What's going on, everybody? Left Farmer 73 here. Good morning. Still morning. What time is it? Good morning or afternoon or both. What's going on, everybody? It's good to see you. Now, this is going to be a very quick video because my phone is going to overheat out here in all this sunlight. I want to say hello to everybody coming in the room. Guava, welcome. Now, this video is about the way things are going these days. It's time to start prioritizing everything we do. Patience ain't in the house. My brother, what's going on? It's time to prioritize everything we do. Now, I got a video coming out, and I know y'all probably ain't gonna watch that because I'm going live right now, and I'm gonna talk about it. I couldn't wait. All the editing. So, last week, welcome everybody. Peace family, we bike. What do you mean we bike? We bike. What did that mean? What's up, big bad Bo? Hey, Sean. Urban Backyard. CP Family Farming. How you doing? All right. Prioritize. Hey, Cosmic. How you doing? Prioritizing. With today going on, all this mess. And when I told everybody, you better start selling off stuff that's just sitting in your garage, selling off junk that you don't need, selling off all this crazy mess that sitting up in your attic, down in the basement. You got stuff in your storage facility, and you paying on storage facility. You paying $150 to $200 for your storage unit somewhere that's full of garbage, roaches, and spiders that you will never see again. Well, I'm here to tell you, man, get rid of all of that crap. You got an old Corvette Stingray, sitting in the garage. It ain't got no engine in it. It ain't got no wheels. You keep talking about something, you're going to rebuild it. You're going to repaint it. You're going to wax it. You're going to do this. And then y'all going to cruise down the Sunset Strip in this old 1979 Corvette Stingray. And you got a bad back, a bad heart, a bad knee, a replaced hip, and one eye. And you saying what you going to do about how you going to rebuild this car and drive it down the Sunset. Let that car go and give that car off to some young man or young woman that want to rebuild it, got the energy, got the money, got the know-how. Then let that junk go. Clear out your garage. Make space for reality. Make space for the things that we really need. In the thumbnail, TLC in the garden, how you doing, sister? In my thumbnail, if you look real close, you can see I have a wood splitter. And down in the corner, you can see my Harley Davidson. That's my bike. Well, guess what? It ain't my bike no more. Last week, I sold my Harley. I've had that Harley for about 10 years, little better, little less. I sold it. Because all that Harley Davidson do is sit in my garage and sit in my driveway and look pretty. That's it. Like, for what? Like, what are we doing? Am I still trying to stunt and show off and look good for who? Look good for who? What am I trying to still score a date for the night? Or am I trying to impress my homies? What am I doing? You got stuff in your garage. You got stuff in your attic, in your storage unit, that right now you got to start figuring out when is the best time to sell this stuff off. About that life. What's up, man? And you don't even realize there's people out here still think that the world is okay, and they still willing to pay top dollar for that junk that you ain't using. You better sell that shit off before the world wake up to realize we are doomed. So I started thinking about it. Y'all know I chopped this tree down a while back, a couple weeks ago, and I chopped up a lot of it with a Fiskars axe. I don't care what kind of axe you buy and you use. That's a lot of work. And the worst, TLC say I've been selling as much as possible that I don't need. Absolutely. And the thing about it is, you'll sit here and realize, man, I stop pretending that you young when you ain't. And you just getting older by the minute. Prioritize. Me cutting this tree down, I'm not playing, made me put the fire up under myself and say, go sell that Harley Davidson. Go sell it. And I'm gonna sell this RV next. Soon as I put a starter on it, I'm selling it too. I don't need this stuff, man. Let this junk go and get what you need. So I sold my Harley and I used some of the money from selling my Harley Davidson and got something that I've always wanted. I've been needing me one of these boys for the longest. Got me a wood splitter, a country line, almost a 30 ton, what is that, 28 ton? I had to do it. So this pile right here is mostly made up because of me just testing this thing out. I was like, look, for a fraction of the cost, the price that I bought that I sold the Harley for, I spent a fraction of that money and bought me a wood splitter. And you probably thinking, so? No, because now it's time to investment. Let me stop saying buy, because I didn't buy a wood splitter. I invested in a wood splitter. A wood splitter. It was on sale, and here's the thing: I can make my money back with this by selling firewood. All these fallen trees on my land, I can go in there, chop them trees up, split them up, and sell them as firewood, and I'll make my money back. I'll make my money back in just, let's just say, with 3 trees, this thing will be paid. This thing will pay for itself with me cutting up and splitting 3 trees. So it's time to start prioritizing. So I'm gonna make this video fairly short because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna split a couple logs for you guys. I already split a couple when I first got it, and I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna work it out right now. Y'all down? If you got some questions, let me know, because I'm telling you, this is probably the most straightforwardest, non-bullshittest video I put out. Okay, let me see. Let me get my ears on. Any questions so far before I get started? I'm not sure how good my Wi-Fi is either. Look, I didn't need no earphones. I had my shooters. I don't know what you're talking about, a wood player. What is you talking about? Link a wood player. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Urban. I don't know what a wood player is. A wood splitter. I just showed it to you. Now this, I'm gonna try to make this quick because I know this video, I mean, the sun is gonna heat up my phone. You might not need no choke. There you go. It don't need no choke. All right, let's talk about it. All right. Y'all got to see it first. Man, guess what? You want to know the best part? My back feels incredible. I'm not swinging that axe. I'm not trying not to hit my foot, trying not to chop my leg. I'm not sitting here trying to, no, I ain't got to keep on checking to see if my blade is sharp. I don't got to try to make sure I don't do a doggone handle strike and break my damn axe. Nope, nope, nope anymore. All I need to do is check my fluids, check my oil, check my gas, check my hydraulics, and cut that sucker on. And I'm still getting used to this one. I got another one first. It was a Husky. That was a bad boy. It was a 20-ton. But here's the thing. The 20-ton, this 28-ton county line was only $100 more than the Husky. It went on sale, and I think today is the last day for the sale. Man, I'm glad I did that. That's all I know. So here's the thing about this one. It can do horizontal like I was doing, or I can lift it up and do it vertical. So if I got a big giant, because down there, if you see down there, I got some big giant rounds I got to bust up. I'm not picking them up and putting them up there. All I'm going to do is roll them over. I'm going to turn it vertical, and the cutter is going to come down like this and cut them for me. I did that with the other one. Sweet, sweet. So I just wanted to let you guys know. I told you it's going to be a quick video because the editing video, it was cool and all, but my excitement, I couldn't hold my excitement in and be editing and everything else. Says take the wheels off and put concrete blocks on. No, because I move it. Listen, I move my stuff. I'm gonna be moving it all around my acres. It's not gonna be set right here and stationary in this spot. So you know your wheels gonna end up dry rotting over time, and you just gonna have to replace the wheels. My solution to that is I'm gonna put some solid rubber wheels on it and not get no pneumatic air wheel. I don't need it to be aired up. If I plan on taking it somewhere else, say I need to take it all the way to my house, man, I just put it on my flatbed trailer, load it on that, and haul it. You can't ride with this over 50 mile an hour anyway, especially on the highway with potholes and all of that stuff, right? Says people steal. Yeah, I understand. People steal and people get killed too. They do. It's just the facts of life. Is the way to, circle of life. Lion King. People steal, people get killed. You know. So, did I have any questions? I'm just showing y'all. I'm just showing y'all that I'm accidentally. I am truly, really just trying to prioritize, man. That's what I'm working on right now, trying to prioritize my life, get myself together, and get rid of all the junk in my life that I'm not using. Sell that mess off, use the money, because listen, hey, stuff is bad. Stuff is really, really gotten bad. And it's going to get so much worse. And that's not my word. That's just common sense. It's just common sense. So, here my piggy wiggies. Do I got any questions? Yeah, man. I'm about to be done with splitting this wood today, which something that would have took me weeks because I was just doing like chopping up two with my axe a day, right? And by then you're winded, you're tired, man. Go sit down somewhere, get a drink, take a nap, and if you after you eat lunch, you ain't gonna come back out here keep on swinging that axe. So I just was like, listen, I need help, and let's talk about owning homestead by yourself, right? After owning a homestead, I mean, when you own a homestead and you out here mostly by yourself and you doing work by yourself because everybody ain't married. Everybody that want land and want a homestead is not married. Everybody that want a homestead, uh, say I see you bought fruit trees. These are fruit trees I've been had. They just been in the container. I didn't buy them no time soon. I've had I've had one tree for 2 years and one tree I bought last summer. That peach tree I bought last summer. My pear trees here that I planted, they're all blooming. I got I mean not peaches. I got pears on them. So yeah. Uh thank you, Urban Backyard Homesteading. Thank you so much. I'm trying. I'm trying. I ain't lying. I'm trying. Let me see. It said, "Led your videos are always wake up call, prioritizing for yourself, self-sufficiency, sustainability." How many people want a homestead or you plan on homesteading, but you're doing it by yourself? Hell. Let's keep it 100. You can be married and you can be in a relationship and be doing it by yourself too. About that life, say, yeah, it's hard doing it all by yourself, especially when you're in your 50s. Absolutely. You can be in a relationship. You could be married. You could have kids, you could have family, and ain't nobody interested in nothing you're trying to accomplish. They're only interested when it's time for them to eat. Thank you, K-Cell. Thank you. Salute, brother. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I really do. The only time that people want to come and see the land or be on the land or want to talk about the land is when they run out of food, when they get kicked out of their house, when they get kicked out of their dwelling or whatever. Now they start saying, so hey, that land you was talking about, tell me more. Nah, I tried that already. Let me see. Gigi says, that's me married and by myself. I totally understand. Cosmic says, I've been watching you for 7 years. You got me in the stand ready and being prepared. Thank you for that. Patient Saint says, you can have a whole house of unbelievers. Say that one more time. You can have a whole house full of people that think that this is going to blow up. You can be a homesteader and own acres and acres and acres and acres of land, and don't nobody want to help you do a damn thing because they think you're crazy. They think that this is overkill. You're doing too much. It's not that serious. And you know what gets me, fam? Like, what will it take for you to think that this is that serious? What will it take for you to actually start to, thanks, K-Cell. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. What would it take for, hey, Nikki, what would it take for people to finally be like, things are a little weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. I'm gonna tell you one thing about American folk, us Americans. We've been brainwashed so much to the point where we don't believe anything until something blows up. Think, I want you to think about it. I want you to think about it. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. COVID. Everybody thought it was a joke, a hoax. Even that man said it was a hoax, a government cover up, conspiracy. It was this, it was that. Ain't nobody dying. Them is all actors. And all of a sudden, your family members start dying. Your mama, your daddy, your uncle, your children, your aunties start passing away. And then you like, hey, I think this is real. Man, people crazy, man. People crazy. Love says bad times are coming and there is a lot of unbelievers. Yeah, unbelievers, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know, it just showed me the minds of men right now. We don't believe nothing until something blows up. You don't even turn a wise eye to it. We don't even investigate. We won't even investigate to see if it's bad. Thank you, K-Cell. Thank you, my brother. We won't even investigate it. All we'll do is sit there and be like, ah, that's them. That's them folks over there. And we'll sit here stewing in our own juices until it spills over into your front yard. Now you want to do something. Yo, not me, man. I'd rather be called crazy and have my ducks in a row. And then you know who gonna be called crazy later? The people that didn't do anything. They're the ones gonna be called crazy. Right now, I'm crazy. This is a good crazy. I'll be this crazy then. I'll be this crazy because I don't understand what's so hard about storing food and preparing yourself and getting yourself together in a way where we're ready for anything. Like, what is it taking from you? What's so hard to what's so hard about that? Like, what's the pushback? That's the part that we can argue all day about. There is no pushback about putting away cans of beans. There is no takeaway about putting away some dried goods and canned goods. There is no takeaway from that. You can't argue that we can't do that. It's not in the budget. If it's not in the budget, let's just call it groceries. Instead of us keep on going to the store and buying loaves of bread, let's go buy cans of beans. Let's you can if you have a loved one or a husband or a wife or a spouse that does not believe in getting themselves together or prioritizing what's to come, switch the wording because those people they play with words too much. So you play with words. Say you going grocery shopping. They'll give you money to go grocery shopping, right? They'll give you the bill money to go grocery shopping, right? True? Right. So instead of coming home with a bunch of Debbie snack cakes and loaves of bread and fajitas and frozen dinners and all that, instead of coming home with that, come home with a whole cart full of ramen noodles and beans and look at their face like I went grocery shopping. I ain't say get all it. No, no, no. I said I was going grocery shopping. I didn't say what I was going or not going to get. These are groceries and they are edible. Think about it. Think about it, right? Think about it for a minute. Can't argue with that. If I go get some groceries, or say I'm going to get the kids some school clothes, and then buy them some backpacks. They give you the money to get the kids some school clothes and some backpacks. Okay, instead of crayons, you we all been there where they had sales on book bags, so I got them too. You know the kids always tear one of the book bags up halfway through school, so I got each one of them 2 book bags. So, or I found a book bag at the Walmart, so I'm in the Goodwill, so I went on here and got it. That ain't no harm, no foul, right? So okay, take one of your kids' book bags and then put some survival gear in it. It's no argument anymore. You ain't gonna say I'm prepping the kids to run if we gotta run. No, no more argument. No more nothing. There's nothing to talk about, nothing to discuss. Simple. So anyway, that's all I wanted, y'all. I told y'all this was gonna be one of the quickest videos, straight to the point, right out the gate. I sold my Harley Davidson and bought me a wood chipper. That can make me money, and that Harley Davidson can get me in a lot of trouble. It can get me injured. It can. I ain't gonna say that because that can get you injured, but it's gonna get you in trouble with your wife, or it's gonna get you in trouble with the law. Because if you know anything about motorcycles, either some girl always want to ride, or the police are always pulling you over, thinking that you part of some motorcycle gang, some rival gang that's up to something. I got rid of that mug because every time I'm riding my motorcycle, somebody is stopping me and asking me questions. Either it's a woman asking me, can she ride, or am I married? Or it's the police asking me, where am I going? I'm going where I feel like going. You can't even relax on the doggone motorcycle, man. You can't even flex right. Right? So that's my investment, y'all. That's all I got. Do I have any questions? I'm about to go ahead and bust the rest of these woods down because I got other stuff to do today. I want to finish building my shower. I got the shower hooked up. Finish working on my shower and clean up. That's it. All right, no question. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. That's all I got. I just really wanted to show now that that's a flex. All right, everybody, enjoy your day. Live Farm 73. I love y'all. Stay safe, stay sane, and I'm out. Peace.